4 minutes left, down by 2. You guys know exactly what to do.
I think it's more so, we're always trying to better ourselves, and in some situations we haven't been perfect in, but we never stop believing. So it's just an extra just ability to dig a little deeper, have that much confidence, and play fast, and know that the team needs you the most, and you got to be accountable.
Some teams would have ran the ball after the 2-minute warning. You guys chose to throw it. Just walk us through what that conversation was like, because if you run the ball, obviously you can run more time off the clock, but getting the first down there, pretty much.
Whatever play comes in, we got to make it rock. Whether we're running it or we're passing it, obviously it's up to Coach Reed. That's why he's one of the greatest to ever do it, and we love him for it.
Another division championship. I know it's a lot of them, but they all got to be special in their own way, right?
Every single one of them, man. Every single one of them, especially with the new guys and all the young guys that we got here. And on top of that, man, it's just another step, another check mark off of the list the set of goals that we set before the season. And it always feels good, but at the same time, it's that this is just another step in the road.
Can you describe your route on that 3rd and 7 play coming out of the 2-minute warning? What were you doing there? And did you just find a spot in the zone and look for Pat?
In the red zone?
Yeah. No, in the last play, right out of the 2-minute warning that got the first down.
That was a play where you don't give Pat the ability to get out of the pocket and make a play with his arm or his legs. And with that being said, we got to find a way to get the first down. So I just improvised a little bit off of the initial route and found a void, and Pat was right on cue with getting it to me at the last second.
Are you just trying to show him your numbers at that point? Make sure you pass.
Just trying to get open for him, yeah. Just trying to get open for him, make his job a little easier.
Another clutch play with you and Patrick. What did you say to each other after you caught that ball and you went over and talked to each other?
Way to see it, way to make a play, man. It's just, it fires you up when you can seal the game like that at the end. It's always a little scary knowing that you're down a point, having to kick a field goal. I'm way more comfortable than trying to score a touchdown there, but that's just me.
What was your vantage point? Did you see the ball hit the upright? Did you have a good view of that?
Oh yeah, I saw it hit the upright.
What were you thinking?
Banks open on Sundays, man.
We expected some man, but we had plans for if it was zone. They did a good job of covering it, and then Trav just played ball and got himself open. And I wanted to get on the edge where I could either fall down and let the clock keep running or try to make a play with the easy type throw. And we were able to find a way to get that throw to Trav there and get the first down. He's supposed to run a corner route, so it is what it is.
You looked like you were about to tuck in and run, kind of cut inside.
Mm-hmm.
At what point do you realize there's nobody around Trav and you got that throw?
Yeah, no, I went through my reads, how Trav released it looked like a corner, and then the halfback and a couple other guys. And then as I went ready to run, I just saw 8-7 just sitting right there in the middle of the field open, so I just fired it to him.
When you got to the sideline leading up to that play, what's the discussion like on just being safe and running the ball and keeping time on the clock? Or you're locked in and throw it, right?
Yeah, we went through different scenarios, but the coaches have trusted me that I'm going to make a play happen and try to, if not there, I can fall down and we can kick the field goal from a little bit further. But yeah, I mean, we knew that they were going to sell out to block the run, and they did a good job on the outside and the perimeter of kind of passing stuff off in zone. And so just had to make a play, and if it's not there, you fall down and then you kick the field goal from a little bit deeper.
You're creating your own benefit, obviously, with these games. I feel like week to week
Yeah, no, I mean, even though I feel like we could have played better, I mean, that's a good football team, a good defense, and we were able to have a good last drive there to get us in field goal range. As long as we have a chance to go out there and have the football and make a play happen, I feel like we're going to make it happen.
Following their first loss of the 2024 NFL season in Week 11, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs have bounced back with 2 straight wins, the most recent coming on Black Friday against the Las Vegas Raiders, 19-17 at GHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. One of the more exciting moments of the game came late in the second quarter when Mahomes hit tight and Travis Kelce, on a quick 5-yard pass on 3rd and 10, before he pulled off a familiar highlight as Kelce was about to get hit by a Raiders defender. He lateraled the ball to running back Sagepin, who then ran another 10 yards and picked up the first down, a 15-yard gain in total on Wednesday. Mahomes spoke in the Chiefs' media availability where he admitted that this kind of play from Kelce is organic and not designed. Chiefs QB Patrick Mahomes says that to Travis Kelce's laterals are all organic and that it's all about his mastery of the offense. And knowing where players are going to be, Mahomes, the two-time NFL MVP, went on to further break down the wild play from Kelce. The play the other day, Kelce was just kind of a check-down guy. He was open. Mahomes said, "I was going to throw it to him, try and get as close as I can to fourth down, so I can try to convince Coach Andy Red to go for it," the former Texas Tech star, then added that Kelce is well aware of the consequences of a botched lateral play. He does that in practice, and it started off as kind of a joke, and then now it's kind of become a thing, and as long as he completes it, Coach is going to keep letting him do it, but he knows the consequences. If he doesn't, Moles added, Mahomes finished the Week 13 while completing 26 of 46 passes for 306 yards and a touchdown, while Kelce added 7 catches for 68 yards. The two All-Pro stars have helped guide Kansas City to the best record in the NFL heading into Week 14 at 11-1. They will get the Los Angeles Chargers back at home on Sunday Night Football. The Kansas City Chiefs are set to face the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Football in Week 14, and with the eyes of the nation upon them, the defending Super Bowl champions were dressed for success as they entered the locker room at Arrowhead Stadium before the primetime divisional showdown. The Chiefs star duo of quarterback Patrick Mahomes and tight end Travis Kelce wore their Sunday best for the occasion and showed off their signature style as they walked past cameras before kickoff. Mahomes wore a khaki number with a long white undershirt and a stylish pair of Oakley sunglasses. Kelce wore an oversized V-neck sweater, cargo pants, and sported his iconic perfectly coiffed hair. Here's what the rest of the reigning Super Bowl champions wore ahead of their matchup against the Chargers. The Kansas City Chiefs are set to face the Los Angeles Chargers at Arrowhead Stadium on Sunday, December 8th in Week 14. Action: Kansas City currently holds the top record in the AFC and is in line to win the coveted No. 1 seed for the playoffs and the home field advantage that comes with it. But before the Chiefs can look forward to a much-needed breather, before elimination games start in January, Kansas City must take care of business against Los Angeles to maintain its stranglehold on the conference stand. The experts at Pro Football Network shared some key insights about the Chiefs and Chargers ahead of Sunday's AFC West showdown. Take a look at some of the key information fans will want to keep in mind for Kansas City's Week 14 matchup against Los Angeles. Injury update for Los Angeles Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert after suffering an ankle injury against the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. The former Oregon Duck star limped off the field before working with an athletic trainer. However, he returned to the field with the offense on the next drive in the first quarter of the Los Angeles Chargers versus Kansas City Chiefs matchup. Former Oregon Ducks quarterback Justin Herbert suffered an apparent ankle injury on a scramble attempt. NBC sideline reporter Melissa Stark provided an update on Herbert's injury status on the primetime broadcast. You could tell Herbert was in pain. Stark reported he had a quick conversation with an athletic trainer. No exam, never tested it. They put some tape support over that left shoe, and Herbert went right back to his tablet. A few players did come over and check on him. He smiled and nodded. It's worth noting, it's not the same ankle that he was on the injury report with earlier this season. Herbert missed time earlier in the season with an ankle sprain, Reag grava, the injury against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and leaving the game in a walking boot. However, the Chargers starting quarterback returned to full form and Los Angeles has an 8-4 record. As Starks notes, the Herbert's possible injury on Sunday Night Football is not the same one that the former Oregon Duck was dealing with this season. While the Chargers quarterback is able to play through his injury, Herbert's favorite target, rookie wide receiver Lad McConey, is out against the Chiefs with a shoulder injury, according to ESPN's Adam S.E. The AFC playoff picture slowly comes into focus. Sunday night's game between the Kansas City Chiefs and Los Angeles Chargers is bound to have an impact on that postseason race. With a win, Andy Reid's Kansas City squad can lock up the AFC West for yet another season a week. 14 victory would also keep teams like the Buffalo Bills at bay in the fight for the conference's 1 seed on the other side. Jim Harbaugh has Los Angeles out to an 8-4 start to the year. A win is desperately needed to maintain any chance of winning the division, and it wouldn't hurt the Chargers' playoff odds either. As a current wildcard team, how will the game unfold? The Kansas City Chiefs on SI Crew makes its predictions for Week 14 of the 2024-2 campaign. Joshua Briscoe. Assuming that DJ Humph gets the start at left tackle, I'm holding out hope that the Chiefs' offense will look substantially more consistent and more explosive with even average protection for Patrick Mahomes. The Chargers will be a tough test for whoever starts on the left side, and for banged-up right tackle Jawan Taylor, but it should also serve as a good indicator of where Casey's O-line currently stands on defense. I hope Steve Spagnuolo lets Trent McDuffie follow Ladd McConkey for the majority of the game, while Joshua Williams should have a chance to show that he belongs in the starting lineup. The only thing that would truly surprise me would be a blowout for either team. Jordan Foote in some ways. The Chargers operate similarly to the Chiefs. They don't have the league's most explosive passing game, and weapons-wise there isn't a ton at Justin Herbert's disposal. Los Angeles thrives on running the rock, protecting the football, and hoping its defense can come up with stops. The difference here is Jesse Minter's defense is playing at a higher level than Steve Spagnuolo's, despite that Kansas City might be getting a boost at left tackle, and I'm not quite as worried about the cornerback spot if Joshua Williams is in the fold instead of Jalen Watson. Expect a close game here, as Kansas City seems to have every week, but the home team will come away with a clutch victory over their AFC West rivals. Zach Eisen. All eyes will be on the newly acquired DJ Humphries. Sunday night will be his first live action since tearing his ACL last December. If he can give the Chiefs league average left tackle play, it will be a massive upgrade over Wam. Morris. Kansas City's offense is poised to break out with the improvement in the passing game and the return of Isaiah Pacheco in the running game. Humphries could be the key to unlocking it. The Chiefs haven't played a great game against a divisional opponent all season. However, with a chance to clinch the AFC West, they put together a strong performance and come away with a decisive win here. Van Sickle. It's going to be a close game. There's no reason to think otherwise, no matter who the opponent is at this point. But especially against the Chargers, they're a divisional rival and the second-best team in the AFC West. So this game could very well come down to the final possession. Sports. Chiefs win 9th straight AFC West title, beating Chargers 19-17 on bank shot field goal. Los Angeles, December 8, 2024, 50 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. A Matthew Wright kicked a 31-yard field goal that banked off the left upright. As time expired and the Kansas City Chiefs survived another close game, beating the Los Angeles Chargers 19-17 on Sunday night to win their 9th straight AFC West title, Patrick Mahomes led the two-time defending Super Bowl champion Chiefs 12-1 on a clock-killing 41.5-minute drive to set up Rye's 4th field goal. It looked routine until the ball clanged off the upright in the latest narrow escape for Kansas City, which has won 10 games by a one-score margin. Kansas City's 9 straight division titles are too short of the New England Patriots' NFL record of 11. The Chiefs led 13-0 at halftime, after the Chargers 8-5 punted on their first 5 possessions. But Justin Herbert and Law woke up in the second half, scoring on each of their 3 drives. Cameron Dicker 37-yard field goal put the Chargers ahead 17-6 with 4:35 left. Mahomes then went to work hitting Xavier Worthy for 14 yards on 3rd and 10 and scrambling for another first down. After the 2-minute warning, Mahomes scrambled, dodged a WB tackle and lobbed a throw to a kneeling Travis Kelce that allowed the Chiefs to run the clock down to 0-2-2-2-4. Seymour Mahomes was 24 of 37 for 210 yards and threw a 9-yard pass to DeAndre Hopkins late in the first half for Kansas City's only touchdown. Herbert went 21 of 30 for 213 yards, and a TD. Mahomes was sacked 3 times and has taken 13 sacks over the past 3 games, the most of any 3-game stretch in his career. The Chargers opened the second half with a 13-play, 79-yard drive that concluded with Gus Edwards' 3-yard touchdown run following a Chiefs punt. The Chargers